Hey guys, the Sports Entertainer here, back with some more wrestling news. Join us as the Sports Entertainer looks at all the breaking wrestling news and rumors you need to know, including some breaking news as Austin Theory is reportedly set to be released by WWE, main event Jey Uso faces massive backlash after Raw, an ex-WWE star open to working in Vince McMahon's potential new promotion, and much more. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel with notifications on so you never miss out on an episode. First up, main event Jey Uso faces massive backlash after Raw. Now, last night's edition of Monday Night Raw certainly had its fair share of ups and downs, with the biggest up of the show being John Cena's first words in WWE since his shock heel turn at Elimination Chamber, and no doubt Cena's intense heel promo last night has only added even more hype to his upcoming undisputed title clash against Cody Rhodes come WrestleMania. But while most fans are still buzzing about John Cena's first promo as a heel last night on Raw, plus the insanely loud and energetic crowd in Belgium, there were definitely some low points of the show yesterday, and arguably the biggest low point that has absolutely infuriated a lot of fans would be in regards to main event Jey Uso's match last night against Austin Theory, and using the term match would be generous. This match between main event Jey and Austin Theory was basically nothing more than an absolute squash match, with Jey defeating Theory in roughly 1 minute, and the spear in which Jey delivered to Theory to end the match honestly couldn't have been any worse. Even commentator Michael Cole referred to Jey Uso's match-ending spear as a crossbody. This shocking move by Triple H has received a truly horrendous reaction or reception from the wrestling community, which is why the match has way more dislikes than likes on the official YouTube video, with the comment section being nothing but backlash for Jey Uso and sympathy for Austin Theory. Now, when it comes to the backlash that main event Jey Uso is facing right now following Raw last night, it's not only because of Triple H's downright horrendous decision to have Austin Theory lose in the fashion he did to Jey on Raw, it's because of the fact that it appears as though more and more fans are starting to lose interest in Jey Uso. Judging by a lot of the comments on the Theory vs. Jey Uso match on Raw, last night suggests to us that many are starting to really question Triple H's and WWE's decision to have Jey win the Royal Rumble and get a world title opportunity at WrestleMania 41, with a common complaint being that the yeet catchphrase is already getting old. Jey has about 3 moves in his arsenal, and his recent promo work has left little to be desired. Now, there's no doubt that main event Jey Uso is still over with the fans to an extremely high degree. Jey still gets some of the loudest pops and crowd reactions compared to most superstars across both Raw and SmackDown, but honestly it seems like most fans are beginning to realize that the insane crowd reaction or pop for Jey Uso whenever he appears on TV is really the only thing he has going for himself at this point, as the in-ring work and promo ability just isn't main event caliber in a lot of fans' eyes. However, for the wrestling fans beginning to turn on Jey Uso and feel that he's being overpushed by Triple H and WWE, the reality is that he's likely going to be winning the World Heavyweight Championship from Gunther come WrestleMania 41, so Jey's push to becoming a top star in WWE is really only beginning. But from what we've seen on social media, a lot of fans are going to be rooting for Gunther to retain his World Heavyweight title come WrestleMania. Now let us know your thoughts on main event Jey Uso's massive push heading into WrestleMania 41. Do you feel Jey has been proving that he deserves this push to become one of the top stars of the company and potentially win the World Heavyweight title come WrestleMania 41, or do you agree with those who feel like Jey is being overpushed by Triple H and WWE and has proven over the past couple of months following his Royal Rumble win that he doesn't have what it takes to be in this position? Next up, some breaking news as Austin Theory is reportedly set to be released by WWE. Now, if new breaking backstage rumors prove to be true, the outrage from the wrestling community after the way in which Austin Theory was booked on Raw last night against Jey Uso is more than warranted, because all the recent fan speculation about Triple H not liking Austin Theory has seemingly been proven to be very much true, and if reports are accurate, then Austin Theory is soon on his way out of the WWE. Now, just before Vince McMahon stepped down from from running WWE, it was made apparent to wrestling fans that Theory was a guy Vince planned to become a future main eventer, hence why Theory defeated John Cena at WrestleMania 39 and was pushed heavily on TV. But as soon as Vince stepped down and Triple H took over WWE, Austin Theory has basically never been the same, and his push was almost instantly halted by Hunter, which initially led to speculation that Triple H wasn't very high on Austin Theory for one reason or another. Well, it appears as though Triple H doesn't like Austin Theory whatsoever, with one of our sources sharing the shocking news that Theory isn't going to be sticking around in WWE for much longer, reporting so there's been a lot of backlash from the wrestling community regarding Austin Theory basically being squashed last night on Raw by Jey Uso in just about 1 minute, and this led to a lot of concern from fans that Theory isn't in the good graces with Triple H and upper WWE management. From what we've heard, for whatever reason, Triple H just hasn't taken to Austin Theory and doesn't see the potential in him that Vince McMahon did, hence why Theory's booking has been all over the place since Hunter took over creative. While you could assume that things were starting to turn around for Austin Theory in WWE once he was paired up with Grayson Waller, from what we've heard, Grayson Waller is the guy that Triple H sees big future potential in, and once Grayson and Theory break up in the near future, the plan is for Grayson Waller to defeat Austin Theory in their impending feud, with Grayson then moving up the card and Austin Theory getting released from the WWE roster because of the fact that Hunter doesn't have any plans for him once the Grayson Waller storyline is finished, hence why he's basically been jobbed out left and right, with the most egregious example being the 1 minute loss to Jey Uso last night on Raw, with Theory apparently purposefully made to look extremely weak because of Hunter's dislike for him behind the scenes. Again, we don't know why Hunter doesn't like Theory, but he just doesn't, and fans shouldn't be surprised at all if Austin Theory's done with WWE and released well before SummerSlam. So by the sounds of it, Austin Theory just hasn't clicked with Triple H for one reason or another, and his horrendous booking last night on Raw reportedly signals the beginning of the end of Austin Theory in WWE, with a release from the company looming. And let us know if you guys would be upset if Austin Theory's released from WWE in the near future. And finally, an ex-WWE star is open to working in Vince McMahon's potential new company. Now, there's been a lot of speculation regarding Vince McMahon's next move following his departure from WWE, with many speculating that Vince could be planning to start up a new wrestling company in the near future, as most simply cannot see Vince McMahon being content with retirement. And during a recent appearance on the Going Ringside podcast, former WWE star Matt Riddle made it clear that he would be open to working in Vince's potential new wrestling company if it happens, revealing, "Through the grapevine, I've heard Vince might have another company. I'm interested in anybody, bro. I'm an independent contractor. Unlike when I was under contract with WWE, I can actually work anywhere and wherever I want when I want, for how much money I want." Now, Vince McMahon, who was recently spotted at the New York Knicks vs Miami Heat game at Madison Square Garden last night, is most likely planning his next move as we speak. And would you guys be interested in Vince starting up a new wrestling promotion to rival WWE and AEW? Let us know. Well, guys, that's it for today's major wrestling news. Make sure you leave a like and comment, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you'll never miss out on an episode. Finally, if you haven't already, give us a follow on Twitter at TSE Wrestling, and we will see you guys in the next video.